The rain fell softly over London that morning, blurring the view from the studio glass as hundreds of dreamers lined up outside the Grand Theatre. Among them stood Ethan Miller, a thin 22-year-old with tired eyes and a guitar held together by duct tape. He clutched the neck of the instrument like a lifeline, the wood worn smooth from years of practice. His clothes were simple, a faded denim jacket, scuffed shoes, but what stood out most was his silence. While others hummed, joked, or filmed TikToks, Ethan stared at the ground, whispering words under his breath. From the crowd, a little girl tugged at her mother's sleeve. "Mummy, why does that boy look sad?" Her mother smiled softly. "Maybe he's nervous, love. Big dreams make hearts heavy sometimes." Inside the auditorium, the stage lights burned bright. The judges' table gleamed. Simon Cowell, Amanda Holden, Alicia Dixon, and Bruno Tonioli were ready for another long day. Simon leaned back, checking his notes. "Next, contestant number 247, called a producer. Ethan Miller, 22, from Manchester." Ethan stepped onto the stage, blinking under the blinding lights. He could barely see the judges, but he could feel the weight of thousands of eyes. Simon's voice cut through the silence. "Hello. What's your name?" "Ethan," he stammered. "Ethan Miller. And what are you going to do for us today?" "I'm going to sing a song I wrote." Amanda smiled warmly. "An original. That's brave. What's it about?" Ethan's gaze drifted to the floor. "It's about my mum. She passed away last year." The audience quieted instantly. Even Simon looked up, his usual skeptical expression softening for a moment. "All right," Simon said gently. "Whenever you're ready." Ethan took a deep breath. His fingers trembled as he strummed the first note. The sound was raw, fragile, almost broken, but when he began to sing, the entire theater froze. His voice was unlike anything they'd heard. Soft yet powerful, trembling with emotion, each lyric poured pain and love into the air. "Greater than, you taught me how to dream, Mum, even when life forgot my name." Tears welled in Amanda's eyes. In the back rows, even the camera crew stood still. Simon leaned forward, elbows on the table, his usual poker face gone. Ethan's final note echoed into silence. Then, an explosion of applause. Amanda covered her mouth, whispering, "Oh my God." Simon didn't clap. He simply stared. The crowd waited for his verdict, but he said nothing. For the first time in years, Simon Cowell was speechless.